You may have noticed that I said in the 5 years my wife and I dated before we got married, the only mistake I made with my wife is that I made her wait 5 years before I married her. That is too long for a woman of her caliber. I made a mistake. I also appreciate right now that if you're watching this with a woman you have dated for 5 or more years, I have ruined your night. And right now you are staring at me, but you can tell that she is staring at you. It gets awkward. The longer you go, the more awkward it gets. When we were together for 4 years, we were trying to figure out what to do for my wife's birthday, and we decided to go to Europe, and she said, "Where do you think we should go?" And I said, "Why don't we go to Prague? We've never been to Prague. I heard it's amazing. Let's go to Prague." And she said, "We could do that, or we could go to Paris. I know we've been to Paris before, but we have such a nice time in Paris." I said, "Hey, it's your birthday. If you want to go to Paris, let's go to Paris." So we go to Paris, and the first night in Paris, my wife is more miserable than I've ever seen her. And finally I said, "Why are you so upset?" And she said, "Every one of my friends said, if he is bringing you to Paris for your birthday, he is going to propose." To which I said, "Did you fucking tell them about Prague? Did you tell them my opening offer was Prague? A place where famously no one gets engaged. No one has ever said, 'Look what happened in the Czech Republic.'" But shame on me, you cannot bring a woman who is expecting an engagement ring to Paris. It is too romantic a place for that. At one point, we were crossing a bridge going over the River Seine, and my passport fell out of my pocket, and I looked down, and I realized it would be easier to kick it into the river and replace it at the embassy than it would be to take a knee in Paris without an engagement ring. I was like, "Oh, we live here. We live here now. We live here."